Alright, hello. And welcome back. Hello there, Vio. Hello, Knight. Let's see. Oh, well, I wish you luck on finding a new doctor there, Vio. Alright, let's see. Oh, let me turn myself down here. I'm already pretty loud. Is it? There. Oh, why was it so loud before? There. Alright, technical difficulties again. Okay, there. Now let me resync the capture card. Alright. Where was I? Oh, and I have a level, don't I? So I should probably get a thought. No, let me get. What should I put my point? What would be the... I'm going to get a bunch of points later for the red tree with the consumables, but... So I'll probably just put it in something else for now. Well, no, I don't think the fascist is going to be very good at rhetoric. Well, maybe there. The worst kind. Yeah, hopefully. Let's see. Suggestion. Esprit de corps. Authority. Volition. I don't know. Reaction scene. Savoir-faire. Just half-light. Let's threaten people. I guess that's pretty it. Why not? Oh, did I get any? No, I just got these things. Let's see. Talk to guard. Lieutenant Love. Guard plus Sylvie equals question mark. Something's going on here. You need to help a brother out with his love woes. Go to guard and give him some solid advice. Tell him how it is with women. Get my badge. Who made the call reporting the crime? Oh, hello, Neon. How's it going? Let's see, the Caprice Kanima. Radio again. Oh, I need to.
How may I assist you?
I need to call the Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voice fades out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, just... tired, but... pulling through here for some... good old... Disco Elysium. You hear a man clearing his throat briskly, then an answer. perception hearing. He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy. It's just a routine checkup. I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me. I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
You know who I am? I think I've had a heart attack. I've lost all my memory, all of it. Isn't there anything you can do for me? Guess that's it for now, hang on.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised. Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
A drama. It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care. You know who I am?
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Sure. But can you tell me about myself, as in who I am?
Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do.
I think I've had a heart attack. Isn't there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes, I want the truth. No, that doesn't sound like something I can handle right now. I see your point. I might as well just get back to work.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
Rhetoric. It's so it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
I think I've had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Yes?
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
I guess that's it for now. Hang up. The phone clicks. Suddenly you hear the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I don't think I need to do that. End call.
57th, over and out.
Pull out the toolbox. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Empathy. He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. Take the red-tipped pry bar. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Interfacing. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. Take the rubber-handled chain cutters. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters in your hand. Take the hand-cranked flashlight. Oh, welcome back. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark that we would otherwise miss. push in the pull-out toolbox. Run your fingers over the steering levers. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handles so familiar in your palm. Tap on the pre-fuel heater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Rhetoric. Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Authority. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC. Let's see. I'll talk to her later. I'll have to get the... I guess I should do this now. We get to... Oh, let me... We get to meet Kuno.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Conceptualization. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word, police business. A moment of your time, please. I'm not going to get into this right now.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The old dick twist. The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Perception sight. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes, and his jaw is twitching, as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Hold on, what does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. That's definitely how this Harry does it. The kid is obviously high. Stop getting high at my crime scene. Stop.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole. Shits himself. The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno. The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you wanna hang out? I'm not a narc. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Whisper. Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was? Do you know how he got up there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around? More on this later right now. Let's talk about something else.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Yeah, you tell the faggot already, Kuno!
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
He looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
A cyberpunk reference, yes. He's cancel Kuno. Where is Night City? Okay, about the dead body.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost!
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno. About the crime scene. You kids play often in this yard?
Right, Pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, Pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. Oh, good, Half-Light. Kuno, primal, violent. Kuno sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog. So, you refer to yourself in the third person? Kuno, is that some kind of a gang name? I got it. I had other questions.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno!
You
He's
love
trying
Kuno.
to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill, and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see? Just answer the questions.
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in eating Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. What is this sick charade? Who put you up to doing this? Are you high right now? Or physical instrument? 28%, shut him down. Don't punch him, it's a bad idea, back off. Well, we have to go for it. You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it. Ouch, my arm and my fucking knee. Say nothing. Try to hold it together.
Kuno can't believe this shit! Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
He's writhing with joy, like the power you gave him is too much to take. No, critical morale. And no, I need drugs, wait.
Fuck your shoulder, fuck your knee, fuck your fat body up!
Kim, help me up. Stop laughing. Yeah, I deserve this. Someone call an ambulance. I think I really hurt myself.
No.
Just no. Stop laughing. I deserve this.
Yeah, you deserve this. Trying to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared?
Yeah, laugh it up. Let's just get back to it. Get up. Do you have any idea of the shit you've just got yourself into, kid?
Kuno beat the shit out of the popo! Beat your fucking knee off!
The kid is laughing so hard, tears are running down his freckled cheeks.
I told you not to tempt such forces.
The annoyance in his voice is directed at you, not the gremlins. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposing. The hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like with his tongue, like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down, turn away, leave. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Endurance, 3%. Legendary. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. I don't know, well, I have to... 3%, nope. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expect. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Try to walk away. Let it out. No. Oh, I think the sound cut out. At least you didn't get to hear Harry vomiting. Boo. Too late, it's impossible to keep it in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. God, I'm sorry. Fucking corpse.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Thanks. Wipe your mouth. I don't need your pity.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help? Okay, where do we get ammonia from? I don't need that shit.
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check modifiers, make checks easier, and allow you to retry them. Locked. Can't. I gotta go get the ammonia. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised. I have some questions for you.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Let's have some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
See, we need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right? Just tell me where we are, okay?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand. Empathy. She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. The street sign says fuck the police. Point to it.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright, didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove. Inland Empire. Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all. One more thing, can I borrow your gloves? No, those gloves aren't really my style.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Pigs Go Home. The street name is illegible. Oh yeah, wait. My gloves. Oh yeah, I got the handkerchief. The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidery portiere. And then the ampule of ammonia, a thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting. Used to treat fainting spells. Produced by Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. Alright, we can do this again. +1 has ammonia. Let's see, let go of your nose without throwing up. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. No. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears. The ammonia didn't help at all. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore. Spit and say nothing.
Nor does the wind right now.
Yeah, you feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically. Esprit de corps, the weight is reassuring. Like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette.
He pats your back again.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
There's a pause.
Not being hungover helps too.
Let's see. Do it without me. I don't want to be a cop.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have,
He withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye.
you need to get your shit together.
Okay. Shake your head. No. But I don't want to get my shit together. But my shit already is together. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Oh, let's see. I gotta add the volumetric shit compressor. How do I unlock? No, these are locked. Wait, how do I? What button do I hit for this? Okay, there we go. There's no temporary bonus. Let's see. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. Gain a thought, yeah.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Let's see, the letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. Trash container. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says Whirling in Rags. Inland Empire. There's nothing in there. Not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Oh, there's something in there. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there? Keep the hunch to yourself.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there. Seems like a reasonable assumption. Then we should open it immediately.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever's in there holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
Remote view. Oh, it's from the... it's Aiden. Jody and Aiden. What is the remote viewers division? There's no need for sarcasm. I just feel strongly about it, that's all. Maybe it's not connected to the case, but still. Say nothing.
All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. Their work is invaluable to the force.
Wow. Could we get them here? What kind of extra natural abilities do they possess?
None, because they don't exist.
I'm so disappointed right now. I thought there was a remote viewers division. Okay.
There isn't, but we should still access this container.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Or? No, or pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
As a 3% tool is not equipped. Force time, jam the tool under the lid and pull. We can get the key.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Rhetoric. It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. I wonder what this feeling is. No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me. And it isn't callous. It's common sense. Prod at him and find out. What if I told you I am a hobo? Or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash. Will you keep me out too? Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? We need those keys.
Yes.
Just yes. But, I need those leftovers to survive. Good call. So would I. Teach a man to fish.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
Doesn't it seem callous?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Encyclopedia. Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 11-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism. Yum yum, tell me more. Maybe I am Krasmazov. I'm no Krasmazov.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Oh, hold on, I'll do the love quest, whatever it is. I haven't done this before.
Can I help you?
So I talked to Sylvie, wink.
God.
He does not look too pleased. Oh, but he should be, lay it on him. Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel. Oh no, incel Harry, no. But, I don't want to lay that on him. Don't I have anything else, like a back button, for example? Well, we are the fascists, so we're the incel, closeted homosexual fascist.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
She rides the cock carousel until she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with a provider. No time for lectures. The point is, you're losing her at nasty mind games. Sylvie's a total psycho. Just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
Empathy. What else do you need? That was roughly it. You don't want to know. Yeah, she said that she likes the cock carousel very much. So fun. Depict a carousel of cocks going merrily around. He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with a broken wing. On the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
He stops and stares at the counter. Logic. Or, you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even... Empathy. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it. Or, maybe I broke it. Yeah, a man's signals. Mixed signals. This is classic cock carousel behavior. Broken bird, feathers, nod knowingly. This is all part of the mind fuck on the cock carousel. Shut up. I hope it fits.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until, 39. They ride the cock carousel until the clock.
He gave me some booze.
Yeah. Have the rest.
He corks the bottle and hands it to you.
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
He stares at the blood-red liquid in the cup. Empathy. And there we have it. Isn't it beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love. Open the padlock with the key. With a well-oiled crank, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Inland Empire. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Interfacing. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, hobo cop. Dive into the dumpster for extra content. Let's see. Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there? Open the lid. Inland Empire. There is. But you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid. Open the lid. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton. You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. Interfacing. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this. Used to what? Dumpster diving? No, searching for evidence in the trash. A good practice for dumpster diving. Dive further. The box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Pick up the rags. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. Grab them. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. Reach for it. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Perception sight. The rest of the rags are just kitchen-variety waste, just garbage. That's all I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the Whirling in Rags might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay, proceed. Search the food waste. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy in your hands, apple and potato peels mostly, unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, Inland Empire, nothing, it's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this? What? Elbows out, there's nothing more here. What? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Pick it out. The damaged ledger. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist paper hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be. I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it, for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about it right now. No, we gotta go to the great bloodletting.
What are you talking about?
Oh, hey, I got the Apocalypse Cop. Where is it? Oh, no, that wasn't the Apocalypse Cop. No. I don't know how many times I have to say the Apocalypse lines before the thing shows up. But, okay, the volumetric shit compressor is done. Hold on. Do I select it now, or... No, I think I have to exit the... what do you call it? Like this dialogue thing before I can do it. What are you talking about? I don't know. I speaketh the tongue.
Doeth thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Okay, I'll do that. Say nothing. I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items such as the ledger you found are interactable. Go to the inventory and select the interact tab to read your paperwork. Dig in Hobocop style for extra content. Wow. An Armistice caliber 50-notch cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny. What's a knock cannon? It's a giant rifle that's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls. Snaking among the rotten banana peels, however. Is that a Cordon Electronics preamp with Electrica F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000 easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself. I am into hi-fi. I'll sell it. That's too bad. Because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings. A cruel jest. There must be something. I knew it. Withdraw from the dumpster. Crevaceous depths. A cruel joke. All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron. An antique? Only in social sensibility. Take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash. You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate. The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Oh yeah, I got all the tools. The chain cutters, the meanest looking pair of chain cutters you've ever seen. Made in Gottwald by Walschrim Werkzeug. No chain, wire, nor barbed fence will ever stand in your way again. They look hungry, ready to chew steel. Flashlight. A police flashlight bearing the logo of Ground Saloon. Rao. The small dynamo patched inside. This handheld illumination device theoretically gives you the ability to produce a tiny amount of electricity anytime, anywhere. Let me equip that too. Alcohol. Commodore Red. Gives me physique +1, -1 morale. 4 uses left. A large crimson bottle of cheap sugary wine. Made of poverty, sugar, artificial taste enhancers, and a vague memory of grapes. Guaranteed to color your lips. I can go back to the body now. The hanged man is, there he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to the corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. Endurance legendary. We have to get this, or you don't get the body, so... let go of your nose without throwing up. There we go. Endurance. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach, too, ring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer. The hanged man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fashion him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. Inspect the boots. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Inland Empire, delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. Logic. They are clearly not boots. Yeah, they are clearly not boots. They are armor. Possibly part of a larger set. These aren't just boots, are they? These are armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals? The material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot. Pull the boot. Back off and look at the corpse.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
See, new task, where's the rest of the armor? Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him? To demean him? He could have just been walking around naked, just like this, for all we know.
A good point. He could have been intoxicated, or something we cannot yet imagine. I shouldn't have assumed so much just from the clothes.
The material looks out of place.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby, nod to the boots. That's a lot, I take it.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report. This looked pretty advanced for a security guard.
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot. The small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether. Conceptualization. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lingam vatae and ebony perhaps. What does this remind me of? Not interested. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. Run your fingers over the lines. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into even more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice perception sight. The whorls are in the shape of a letter and a number combination. E50101000. Point to it. Looks like there's a serial number on the right saboton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
That...
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Pull the boot off. Let's see. Inland Empire, this feels dangerous. Are you sure? Better not even try. That's... back off and look at the corpse. Inspect the belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in the harbor? I can't come up with anything other than a harbor.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay here. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
They sure wanted him to stay up there.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
We're assuming dock workers did.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
He politely raises an eyebrow. Inland Empire. No, you feel like it was something else, but what? Makes sense. Believably mundane. I feel like it was something else. Don't ask me. I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next.
We all are. This bet worries me.
Back off. Let's see. Inspect the tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in the crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddled his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. Inland Empire. His corpse is marked by stars. What will mine be marked by? Alcohol and heartbreak. Same. Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
Half-light. The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping animal, the male in particular, unable to communicate in anything more than grunts. It's impossible to tell if its advice is right or wrong. I'm missing something here.
So am I.
The zipper. Let's see. A sudden ringing fills the air. The lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. Damn it, I can't find it. Oh,
He's pulling his cock out!
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminum from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera. What's that?
A True Sunshine. Mini.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces a two metal capped ampules and clicks it into place on the sides of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
The lens needs adjusting and then... a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine. The lieutenant says, and he shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a colorful picture copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine. What do we need this photo for?
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
He slides the camera closed and tucks it away in his belt. Interfacing. There is only 1 ampule left. Use it wisely. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later, without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
I hand you a piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute, and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms. Look him in the eye. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. We got a 72%. Tell me who you are, dead man. No, the corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why, you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40-50, with an athletic build.
Back off. Squint and take a step back. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Observe. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. I'm squinting him. Why am I doing it? Stop. Relax your eyes.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder. His face and hands are pink. Thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Relax your eyes. The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thighs and comes onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I don't know what to think. What do you think? Cover your nose. Something's coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? I think he's dead.
I agree.
Conceptualization. His personality is no longer part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. No, better not to say that. Too heavy. Totally. This Buster's not coming back. Deadity, dead, dead, dead. What is dead anyway?
Dabadoob dead.
He says without a hint of melody. Not one muscle in his face moves. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
He points to the fattened chin.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something's coming out of him. A pool of blood and feces is eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping onto it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
We got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn right I'm a F-slur. Turn around and yell. Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
Back off and catch your breath. So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back and have another look. Well, I need to do that, but I have to get a... I'll leave. Oh, I need another level in order to unlock the thing there. Well, let's go do something else real quick. Maybe I can get a level. Let's see, the winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Oh, yeah, it's this thing. Hold on. Save and see if I can get this thing to work. I think this is the only way to actually get in here, is using an inconspicuous pile of roofing materials. Eternite. What is this? It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials slanted against an old shack. Perception sight, 42%. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? No. Truly, not the British children. Truly hell. Alright, there we go. Perception sight. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why. They're too orderly. Pull the panels aside. Perception sight. Oh. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this, then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
He peeks inside. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Electrochemistry. Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine, sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was just thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Someone's taking narcotics here. It's thinking about justice.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
The lieutenant points to the ladder in the corner. Yeah, swift. Lightning justice. Faster. Harder. Justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
The poster says, get out of the way, or get fucked up. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. An empty tube of magnesolium, a magnesium supplement. I'll come back here later. Oh, actually, hold on. There's stuff up there. I won't do that. These barrels are half full of rainwater. The doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. A postcard, Grand Curon. Curon 37. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. How do I maneuver my way up here? Hold on. Select the... Oh, there we go. Okay, I would have to jump to, to that one, so... I will do that later as a fallback plan. Although I have to do the Measure Head quest line. A little bit of money, some magnesium. Oh, I should probably use some of that, because I'm dying. Oh wait, I didn't do the footprints, did I? Hold on a minute. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Perception sight. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. What kind of boots? Heavy. Workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails. All over the yard. Visual calculus. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear? Lieutenant, workers' boots. Boot tracks. Point to them.
Noted.
Like, it's only 42% to get it. Get an exact count. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. Visual calculus. Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Go over them one by one. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Wait, which is it? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. Count more. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Male or female. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is underdeveloped. I'm pretty good at this, ain't I? You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance around it. And the tracks turn in the middle of it. In a strange, beautiful way. Count the rest. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 8. 400 million. Say nothing.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth. Way off. Way. Say nothing.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step number 41 shoe. A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint. An aberration. One sole smoother than the other. How do you think these tracks are? How old do you think these tracks are?
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Have any other ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
A drummer? That's stupid. So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Nod thoughtfully. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. If only I had come up with the idea.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Mm-hmm.
Put at the light step.
A woman? Or a kid?
Could be a woman. Could be a kid. I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Okay. How do you know?
Visual calculus. He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait. I don't. I just do. I'm just saying random things while looking at holes in the ground. I have no idea where any of this is coming from.
That's okay. Go on.
A heavy one, 200 kilograms.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely. What's that in? I'm an American. I don't know what that is. What is that in cheeseburgers? Hold on. That's 440 pounds. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was doing the calculator. Thank you, though, Vio. One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant from the a Nephilim from the Hollow Earth. Could have been an extremely obese person. I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't, but maybe it was. Just imagine it. A giant man, at least 2.5 meters tall.
It could have been, but if it wasn't...
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
How old do you think these tracks
A
are?
week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Visual calculus. It is not impossible. How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Visual calculus correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place weeks ago. What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Okay, we've been through all of it. Okay, perfect. I got my level so I can put my point into... I think it was Inland Empire. Well, let me make sure. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, it failed again. It's 83%. Come on. Where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you. You stink, and you're boring. Enough.
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Let's see. I can see you're gone.
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. Yes, you are now, but where were you? Yeah, who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Yeah, this is a good part. I love the hanged man's voice. Half-light. Takes one to know one. I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
Copperoni. That's what he calls me. What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you. And never mind, I wanted to...
It's the power of your...
black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be
Oh,
crazy!
the tide.
Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you! Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
And no, I'm good. Yeah, give me questions. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney. Rooney is obviously not who I am. That's...
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Harry. Let's see. I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. No, it can't be Harry. I refuse. Could I really be Harry?
You might be onto something there.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have. Because he told me to. Nod toward Kim. Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you, slowly. Shivers. Something is on its way, something hidden. It's coming. A miracle. From the northwest. And it's almost here. You can feel it in the air on your hands. The cold spring air, smoothing them over. I hate you. You stink, and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A deep sea creature. A baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
There,
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Let's see. Yep. The preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there. Let me make a save here.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Can't someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at it.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Half-light confirmed. It's unsafe. But what else can we do? Commit to it. Yeah, wait, let's reconsider. Consider another option. Other options first. Let's see. Maybe we can shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
The lieutenant remains unaffected. I don't know, just, shoot up there, maybe point towards the branch. Just shoot the belt. The bullet will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst that can happen? Actually, don't do it. It's a bad idea. It has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Say nothing, let him choose. I don't know, maybe we had better not. Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbows sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge into the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tugs. Interfacing, securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the Philistines position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches, his finger on the trigger. Easy does it, partner. Shoot that motherfucker down. Say nothing.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Fucking idiot! Look about asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man. God damn it, get your shit together. Try again, maybe? What now?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word. He just looks at the gun in his hand. What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Yes, exactly. Call the police. You have a point there. I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, either one of us could do it. We could use the kid's ladder on the side of the tree. Yeah, seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Can I have the gun? Let's see. Oh, let's have another look at him.
Yes, we do.
Can I have the gun?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistol.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Take the gun.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight first. Point the gun at the belt. The cold piece of balaclete and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your finger fits right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Half-light. Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. Point the gun at the belt. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly on the ground, and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Shut up. Close your left eye first. Point the gun at Kunis.
Do it! Set me free!
Inland Empire. You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos.
Don't.
You feel the lieutenant's hand on your shoulder.
Do it!
Fuck you, little shit. Point the gun at the belt. Composure legendary. Pull the trigger.
Put it right here, Monk! Right here!
Let's see. Legendary. Fuck it. It's gonna miss. No. Let's see. You hear an explosion with the weapon in your hand. The branches of the pine tree behind the girl shake ever so lightly. Your ears are still ringing. A plume of smoke still erupts from the barrel. The little monstrosity stands in the cloud. Her face is petrified and then begins to twist demonically.
You fucking learn to shoot!
Whoa. See? Pig tried to shoot you. You're alive?
Yes, Kuno, I can see that!
Fucking die. Throw the empty gun at her. Kim, I need you to do your reload thing. The beast is still alive. Oh my god, why did I just try to shoot a kid? Reaction speed. You sense nylon moving somewhere to your left. There's motion on your peripherals that it's already too late. The gun has left your hand, still numb from the recoil. The lieutenant holsters it under his arm.
I think you're underestimating the gravity of this situation, officer. We need to take a breather from this scene. Now.
But what about the body?
We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
Okay, I just wanted to, hold on, I want to get the the ending where she dies. It's...
Yes, we do. It's back. Go ahead.
This is... Yeah, take it, you
Okay,
fucking
let's see.
banana boyka!
Wait
Take it and
first.
shoot yourself in the mouth!
Okay, I won't. Well, I'll try it once. Feel the weight first.
The fuck...
Put the gun at the belt.
Why don't you just shoot
Wait,
yourself in your
is it
mouth?
hand-eye coordination?
At least
Shut
you
up.
won't
Close your
miss.
left eye.
Do
Hold the
it.
gun.
Set me free!
Don't.
Don't.
Do it!
No, do it. 8%, please work. No, it didn't work again. I can't pause during the cutscene. Where's it? No. Alright, now just do the... actually
else?
try to shoot the...
You mean like someone?
accident.
I know it's hard, but I assure you,
seems
the others won't come to help us. And it's back.
Give me
Go
your
ahead.
gun.
This is the. Yeah, take it, you fucking.
Feel the weight. That's like, no, the it's a game over. You're just, it's just funny. It's like a policeman shoots child and then the game is over. Let's see. Point the gun at the belt.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in
Okay,
your
let's
mouth?
say shut
you
up.
won't miss.
Close your left eye first. Let's see.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck
Close your
me?
left eye
Is that what
first.
this is about?
Give the gun back to Kim. Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Let's see. Pull the trigger. 28%. No. A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hands go numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower your weapon to see what happened. You miss the belt, but you hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of rib cage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulka.
There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing. I don't want to do this anymore. This is boring. Start crying. You're sensitive.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
He takes a sidearm from you and holsters
It's
it.
not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or
Hands.
something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Give the gun to Kuno. No, Kuno, if I can't shoot him down, no one will. Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down. That's preposterous. We're not giving you the gun, kid. The lieutenant does not dignify that with an answer. He snaps the button on his holster and
We
says,
still need to get him down somehow.
But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
But won't it be dangerous? How do we get inside the harbor?
To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
But won't it be dangerous? Oh yeah, who is Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
Let's go. Let's get to it then.
Scab?
Oh wait, Half-Light. What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just, got away from that fucking kid. No, I don't want to deal with this again. Did you just call me a... What exactly is a scab? Let's see. Yeah, I'm a scab, poor and downtrodden. Wave your fist. Right to work. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop. Proceed.
No, I said scab.
What exactly is a scab? I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
His smile deepens, his wrinkles even more.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes...
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? What's the strike about anyway? Let's see. Nice talk. Gotta get going.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Whisper, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
Let's see. I'm looking for assistance with the dead body situation. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some? Okay, I'll come back to this guy later. I gotta start this one. Because I remember he gives me like a thought thing.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Say nothing. Size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbor. We don't have time to get into this now. Let's see.
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Let's see. Wait, Al Ghul? Smell your breath. Kim, is it really that bad? You're right, I am an alcoholic, and I need to get that dead body to no longer be in the tree. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekend. Enough. I need you to take down the dead body or let me in. Is it
It's
really
not
that bad?
good.
Breathe. Oh wait, hold on. That was the... Where is it? Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's this. The hobo cop is done. Where's the... Oh, I have to... Oh yeah, that's right. I can't do that in the menu. It's not good. Perception smell. It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned. Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
What is Al Ghul?
Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you, for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
You mean alcohol? This explains everything. This has nothing to do with why I'm here.
Correct, my small skull servant. Yes.
Okay, what is alcohol? This explains everything.
Servitude to Al-Ghul does not explain everything. There are other reasons for your race descent.
You're right. I'm a servant to Al Ghul, and I need that body down from the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Not the ham sandwich race. I'm the police, and I need you to comply now. Take a step closer. The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need your help to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Interfacing. There's a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. Suggestion. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative. Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back. Push him out of the way. You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree. It was your people who put the dead body up there. Your people should help me get it down.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Semenine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Half-Light, this is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. Suggestion, no, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive, remember? Communicate. Let's see, conceptualization, subscribe to his advanced race theory, or physical 8%. Knock him out.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
His gaze wanders to the whirling's roof to the yard. Oh, is it the thought? Oh, yeah, the thing.
Hobocop. Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old L'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon. Then fight the Aramakan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
It's been like 10 seconds. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. No, well, let me see what this is. Go ahead, don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets. Try to. Oh no, I need this for my my playthrough. I need to be the fascist.
Your race descent has only worsened.
There we go. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff. Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races there are.
Do you?
Oh no, kid. Look away. The lieutenant looks at you. I do, whisper. This is for the thing. On second thought, I don't. Relinquish the opportunity to learn advanced race theory.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Wait, who exactly are the Maun? Okay, got it. Who are the Type A then, in your view?
You know them by the names of their nation-states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun. The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Composure. Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too. Okay, got it. Who are the Type A then in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws a finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
And who are the Simonese and Areopagites in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
And the Simonese are
the indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese, from the stock of Ulmbuir on Ile de Fantôme.
And the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansuland, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Marne-ridden Occidentals discovered this place.
What's the difference between the Simonese and the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are
Receiving
sleek,
wisdom.
long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
He fell silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapted. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite superrace. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Inland Empire, nature was not capable of more. Type B.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Mud-colored?
To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin, unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the grad people have undergone for drinking al roule and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb and for eating potato.
No, not the potato.
The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
It's in the Vacholiers, you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Encyclopedia. Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off. Pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. I've heard about this revolution. Mistakes were made, but it was the right stuff. You're wrong about it. The revolution was perpetrated by degenerate left-wing marauders, not all the people of Revachol. Go away, stupid political thoughts. What was this revolution? Degenerate left-wing marauders.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia, a hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade roots and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Potato.
Enough of Tibet mediocrity.
He nods, satisfied with the outcome. The file CF race cauldron of pederasty, please.
I heard that you a pedophile. You touch little boys and girls.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments.
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Any more?
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
No, not the Semino Koike Chimera. Yes, better not to. The Semino Koike Chimera seems like more than I could handle right now. Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and grad servility. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman, or Koika. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type CF. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you help me get the body down if I do? How do I word the mystery? On second thought, I don't have time for this,
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way in, without becoming a race theoretician.
But I want to be a race theoretician. Esprit de corps. Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks, yes I am. He concludes, I am worried. Except,
you need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
All right. There we go. Advanced race theory. A mass of fantastic races swirl in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement. Koikos juggling potatoes. Eczema-ridden mons grinning and dancing on wooden clogs. Everyone is there. The whole race gang. Plus some that you may have come up with yourself. The thieving subkipts and the Seolite cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme. In the eyes of this race Imperium, a vertigo reaching up to the heavens, you sense something drawing nearer, nearer. Kipt is like the N-word of this universe. let's discuss something else.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry, of course. I understand now. Deeper.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this. The mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
I've gotten it from disco, actually. It's true. I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. Disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I'll ask, who are the Seminoles? I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma. Wonderful. I need to enter the harbor now, or you could take the body down yourself, maybe. Wonderful. We're done with that line of inquiry.
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did come from the islands? So you did not come from the islands. Understood.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
No. Kim, what do you think about this?
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
Know anything about this mug? It is not so much as a glance at the object. Oh yeah, I never looked at it. Can I don't think I can look at it right now. What do you think about it? Is this your kind of thing? Put this into the trash lately?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? You're right, that's craniometric perfection. My race does not stand a chance.
Correct.
Let's go over the funky race classification again. Or I could punch. We have to leave until my... How long does this take? Oh, wait. It is... Oh, it's only an hour and a half. Okay. Here, let's see. I hate these stairs. I had this problem the last time I played this. There we go. And I have to like click on one of the things down here so it auto walks. Let's see. Okay, there's the...
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The Scab Leader. The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here? Looks like too much trouble for my taste, Lee.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I? Yes. No.
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh, then yes. Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about here? I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
I don't think I've chosen sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbor too. What is a strike? Who are all these strike breakers? Look around. Let's see.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the Right to work!
Composure. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting. Ill-fitting, what does that mean? Ignore the discrepancy. His shirt is far too small, and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls held up by a belt seem to fit a man with a much more, corpulence. You're wearing new clothes. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Rhetoric. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. Let's see. Who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs his hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Reaction speed. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from. Where are you from?
What's it to you?
Curiosity. Going to figure out this strike mess. Routine part of the investigation. I thought you looked real familiar for a second.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Alright, got that. I'm interested in your background. Makes sense, I guess. Never mind. Not gonna pry.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Sweet. I know bars. I've been thrown out of several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was that?
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there. Not right now, but maybe I have been there. I don't really remember things well. Never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
He squints at you, a little spark of violence gutters in his eyes. Then he blinks and turns to his men. Frit, sick.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelf.
It's just like right in front of me. Conceptualization. What's that? A magazine she's reading. Before we go on, what is this Frit? What magazine are you reading?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit? Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
As she looks at the cover, posting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Composure. Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode. Featured on page 34, this speaks to you. Stupid famous people. I approve of this very futuristic tap on the girls kissing. Forget about all that. What's this fashion police feature? Point to the cover. I'm not interested in the magazine. I don't know why I asked about it.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Point at yourself. Point to her hat. I bet your hat would take the prize. So, who's the most stylish there? It can't be anyone from here. Her lazy eyes scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Let's see, let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean that you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
Conceptualization. She is like a student, unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question? Yes, tell me about the economic reality. No, I meant the physical reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about the physical reality
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit?
No, I mean, where are we on a larger scale?
As mankind, or as a nation, or...
It's a conceptualization. What will her essay prompt be? As a mankind, as a nation, like, where in the world?
We're in
As she rubs her face, thinking.
We're in a transition. You know, transitioning from monarchy to democracy, all that stuff.
She nods and then folds her magazine back. What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
Perception sight. The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work. What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
The coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is
Our
one.
government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I won't bother you anymore with this nonsense. Oh, hold on, wait. I can turn in my bottles for some money. Well, Wow, $1.60. Your bottles clank into the machine, and money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Inland Empire. You're 100% sure you got special Hobocop money for that tear. At least 100% extra tear money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie. Electrochemistry. Don't you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. Or Pharmaceutics. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
What do these products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is...
She stops.
I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like
no.
a doctor or anything.
Tutorial agent. Nosafed heals 1 health. Duramine heals 3 health. Magnesium heals 1 morale. Hypnogamma heals 3 morale. Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She points to the cabinet. Okay, how much is it? It's, how much is the Hypnogamma? My morale is very low if I get hit one more time. It's only $2.50. Wait, how much? Where's my money? I only have $5.59. I'll come back later. Let's see. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too. Knick-knack stand. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath the display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent except for a big Frit slogan on the back. Interfacing. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display. What is this? Point to the raincoat. Or buy it for $4. Savoir-faire. Challenging 8%. Steal the raincoat. Or leave. Let's see. Let's see, how much longer for the thingy? It still has 1 hour and 2 minutes left. Let's see. I don't want to talk to the racist guy with Kim, because that will end badly. What should I do in the meantime? Let's see. Oh yeah, what are my oh yeah, I need to buy cigarettes, actually. Oh, where's the... What do we got? What is the race enigma? Get the body down, victim's tattoos, run the... Oh yeah, run the number on the car. Let's do that. Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
That's The make and model of the armor is Fairweather T500V.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
IPC. The Insane Clown Posse? Okay, wait, what's ICP?
The International Collaboration Police? They keep detailed records of all military technology produced by licensed manufacturers. That's one of the reasons the Moral Intern spearheaded the creation of the ICP in the first place.
Tyree is just a juggalo now. Instead of alcohol, he drinks Fago. Cool. What's the Moral Intern?
Officer, as much as I appreciate your efforts to lighten the mood, we both have important work to get back to. Did you have any other serious questions?
Let's see. They'll hear back probably tomorrow. Let's see.
57th, over and out.
Okay, there, that's done. Let's see. Okay, run the number, call back in a day for info on the armor. The rest of the armor, read the ledger, and, oh, name the case? Okay. We'll put the clothes in the trash, track down my gun, get a reality lowdown, return, let us pin, oh yeah, that's right. Sing karaoke. Who made the call? Reporting the crime. Track down your badge, find smokes and smoke them. Pay for the damages. Let's see. End of the day debrief with Kim at 2200, so it's got like what? 7 hours-ish until then. The pissing competition. Find a booze and drink it. Okay, I should probably... Oh, the ledger. Let's open the ledger. Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, yes, the Yellow Man mug. This broken-eared mug somehow made its way into the Whirling in Rags dumpster. It depicts a person of Sumerian descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning, feeble-minded. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial-era antique. And then, instant photo of tattoos. Lieutenant Kitsuragi snapped this photo of the hangman's tattoos, displays the intricate web of blue lines stretching across his torso. You have to admit it looks quite cool. Let's see, interact. Let's see. As an intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hangman from the right shoulder of the solar plexus, each time the line intersects, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading astrals riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. Who are you? The pattern is kind of an ethnic feeling to it, but nothing familiar. Who are you? Gone. What is the meaning of this tattoo? For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Put the photo away. Let's see. Let me interact with the mug. It's a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all the content. Oh boy, here we go. What are you gonna say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage? The mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them, this is your inane ideology. This mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Oh no. It's comedy is illegal again. A yellow man mug. Understood. You're that kind of detective. Why don't you get back on the case? Here, the ledger. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held up together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Anything else? I think I get it. There's a piece of toilet paper. Or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Inland Empire. Below the pathetic's terror, do not look into its blue heart. Inspect the toilet paper. It's just toilet paper, sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Take it off. Leave it there, it's cool. Maybe it's a kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same. If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. Perception smell. It's not, though. It's toilet paper. Leave it there, it's cool. Let's see. Cool toilet paper. I mean, kitchen tissue. Conceptualization. It says, everyone, look at me in my kitchen tissue covered comp ledger. I don't care. My ledger is droopy and it smells like a urinal. Half-light. This stinking tissue will show everyone what a bum you are. How little you give a shit. This toilet paper will punish the world. Inspect the clip. An aluminum block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Run your fingers across the aluminum. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned? Point to the sticker.
Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to our same property.
Interesting. What kind of information? How can I read it?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Esprit de corps. How many years have you been on the force? He's thinking, it'll have that. How can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example...
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Interfacing. This means you can read the watermark if you just turn the lights on. That's all, thank you. He returns to his neatly kept notes. Smell the ledger. The acidic stench of rotting food has rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's getting pretty late here. and I still have to get up in the morning. So I think I will, and save my voice as well, call it there for tonight. Alrighty.